shear isn't worth the time. No amount of spoils is worth that many spiders.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Compulso! Stupefy! Glacius! Confringo! That was a close one. Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa.
You should dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Saturnius. Revelio. No need to be... Wingardium Leviosa. I'll look after you. Revelio. Ugh. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Confringo. Glacius. Depulso. Confringo. Glacius. Depulso. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. One less poacher in the wizarding world. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Glacius. Cabalso. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Not my fault you're a deadly great... Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. What do we have here? A demiguise. Confringo! Not so... Excuse me, Madam...
Navarro. Bella Navarro. May I help you?
What is it you sell, Madam Navarro?
Potion ingredients, mostly. There's a tidy bit of profit to be made from the most unassuming things. I assume you've studied potions at Hogwarts?
Professor Sharp's class, yes.
Then you should know enough to appreciate my inventory.
How do you collect the items you sell?
Some I collect myself from out there in the countryside, and some I buy wholesale from all over the wizarding world.
Have you lived in Cragcroft all of your life?
No, I was born here, but moved to Siena, Italy, decades ago. I only just returned. There was nothing left for me there, and I needed, a change of scenery.
I hear a dugbog near here has been acting strangely. Have you ever seen it?
I have seen it, but wisely stayed away. I prefer not to tangle with the unpredictable forces of nature if I can help it.
What do you have for sale?
Let's see how I can assist you, my lovely. Aren't you sweet? I'll be happy to take this off your hands. Thank you for your time, my sweet.
Revelio.
Something must be done about the vile thief.
Is everything all right, Madam...
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not that typical thieves and extortionists are lovely company. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them everything, but still they kept threatening her. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy, almost lost her livelihood. They are ruthless.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out. I only want Craig to
Revelio.
go back to normal. I'm tired of living.
Accio. Sounds as if Sylvanus Selwyn has to go. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Be it upon your heads when our expectations are quite like the rest. Them spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
Accio. Revelio.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. This looks intriguing. Revelio. 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 These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. Defendo. Revelio. Now, I'm only trying... Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Professor Howard will never believe. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. saw you.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, look off.
Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What do you have in store for me this time? Alan himself would be proud.
Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Compulso. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Knowing a meat he's likely studied here.
Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio. Revelio.
Might I remind everyone? What was that? Come here, crap! You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. You.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
What have you done? What have you done?
Incendio. Revelio. Glacius. Revelio. Defendo. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo!
I should investigate.
Revelio. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Potato. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Glacius.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Accio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Wonder who lives here. Mine now, demiguise.
Madame Navarro.
Wonderful, thank you.
What do you have for sale?
Let's see how I can assist you, my lovely. Thank you for your time, my sweet.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I've had enough of Belcroft, but I never have to see it again.
Expelliarmus.
Especially quiet.
Incendio. Confringo. Glacius.
You made a mistake coming here. You won't stop this one struggling to regret that.
Incendio. Glacius.
You're the one who stole our Godfinder. Ah, there you left Nora Treadwell.
Glacius.
I'd be impressed by you.
No wonder! What a liar! Lives to tell of it! Expulso! Incendio! I won't go down this easy! Incendio! Glacius! Confringo! Defender!
I'm not doing
Descendo! Arresto momentum! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio!
You can't lose my spell forever. Disappoint me.
Defender! Depulso! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Revelio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Betting on the correct plan is the best decision I've made yet.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Lumos. Compulso. Lumos.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. Jump around Belcroft for something to poach. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer when the clouds are... Now, where did I set my traps? Is it lower or upper Hogsmeade?
Revelio. Revelio.
Boy, as a mouse, Randy. Can't find 'em all.
Revelio.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again. Suppose he's worth a look.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
What have you done? Levioso!
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
This must be the castle that Sylvanas Selwyn and his thieves are in. If I can just get to him, I should be able to disband the group.
Confringo! Confringo!
That's the best you can do, is it?
I was only following orders.
Aha! Take scum! Confringo!
Incendio.
Look what you've done!
You'll pay for that.
Notice you ain't wearing that belt you stole.
Incendio.
Now, this has become personal.
Leviosa.
Now you've
Accio.
gone too far.
Confringo.
The beasts are safer now.
Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Levioso.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Confringo.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Alohomora.
I should investigate. Revelio.
Betting it was the best decision I've made yet.
Revelio. Flipendo. Revelio. Confringo. Glacius.
Let's play Spring Spray, shall we?
Confringo. Capolso. Confringo. Yo. Incendio. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. 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 What do you have in store for me this time? Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Reparo. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Confringo. Defender. Depulsor. Revelio.
Show.
Glacius. Confringo.
Levioso! How's the view? Levioso!
Defender. Revelio. Revelio.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders.
Glacius.
You
Confringo.
made a mistake.
Defender.
No.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Student who returned Agnes Coffee's Niffler.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Whoa. Levioso. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I don't know what they think I'll see around here.
I'll have taken your life before you even realize it's gone.
Oh, the anticipation!
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Glacius.
It isn't Nora Treadwell.
One less puck. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Do cooperate, won't you? Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine.
Revelio.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Everything all right?
Far from it. I wandered into a ruin and was attacked by spiders. Oh, if you've got some Wiggenweld potion, though, I'm sure that would put me right.
Spiders do tend to appear in ruins. Here, I have enough to spare. Stay away from the ruins, though.
You've saved me life. Oh, I can never repay you. Yes, yes, I shall stay away from them, you'll see. Must stay away from ruins with spiders. Ruins with spiders. Oh, and thank you. Please accept this token of my appreciation.
Revelio. Expelliarmus!
Somebody out there?
Confringo! Places!
I'm along. You're the one who...
Depulso! Levioso! Incendio!
Petrificus
Confringo! Places! Defender!
Petrificus totalis!
On your toes,
Benito!
Petrificus totalis! Get yourself out that one. I'll bet that one.
Petrificus totalis!
Accio!
Oh!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Petrificus totalis!
Stop that. Petrificus totalis!
Rookwood should never have put
Revelio.
Selwyn in charge. Although I suppose Selwyn is better.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Confringo! Revelio!
Stop right there, or I'll make you... Oh, what's the last?
Glacier! Confringo! Revelio!
I've no idea what Selwyn sees in this place.
Confringo!
Nothing left to steal from Moonridge View.
Revelio!
Come to think of it, months ago I had a brooch. Thought it was. Sparkled like the glitch in my eyes when I find out which one
Places. Defendo! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio!
What this? A child wandered...
Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
That even ripped his soul. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Revelio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo! Revelio! Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. Glacius! Confringo! Defindo! Revelio. There's Selwyn. I wonder if I can pull his guards away.
Did you hear that?
Confringo! Defindo! Glacius! That's it for Selwyn. I should go and see Madame Olivier back in Cragcroft about that bounty. Revelio!
You can find some good treasures. Yes, you can. I once found a copper pot what adds a real...
Glacius! Confringo! Revelio! Glacius! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! That did it. And look, treasure.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Have you heard any news about Sylvanas Selwyn?
Selwyn has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you. You're welcome in Cragcroft anytime.
Revelio. Revelio.
Plans must be carefully and strategically laid out.
Legs is simply too many. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Revelio! Revelio!
You can't...
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Repulsor! Defender! Glacius!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Confringo!
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence. I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
Certainly not something I've heard.
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Kill any who trespass.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
Confringo. Glacius.
Yo, we Glacius. One less human. Survive this, my own friend.
Confringo.
Let's get this.
Glacius. Defender.
I won't.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Glacius.
Confringo.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going. Incendio!
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything
Revelio.
made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
But how nice and impressive you are.
Confringo, defender!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio.
I agree. Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Repulsor.
That was meant for me.
Glacius. Confringo.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait. For what? Ugh. Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Revelio. Revelio. So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacier. Defendo. Accio. Expelliarmus.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
Revelio. A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Incendio.
Finding these chests, luck or instinct?
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Levioso! Accio! Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Incendio! Revelio!
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Incendio!
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio! Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more. Revelio.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place? Nice teamwork.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Reparo.
That troll certainly made a mess.
Rebellios.
Debris everywhere.
Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Revelio. Revelio. A journal entry. Is it the ruins here? Levioso! Revelio.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view, well worth it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nice work. Your skills never cease to surprise me.
Revelio.
Another barrier. We can blast through, I'm certain. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome. Revelio.
This can't be a dead end.
Expelliarmus.
Must be another floor above us.
Incendio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio. This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
Triptych pointed us here. Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in
Revelio.
rune language by now.
Confringo. Revelio.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. Revelio. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Revelio.
cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Feldcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's where my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I wouldn't mind a job at that alchemy centre.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Can't imagine how I'd have felt.
Seems he's been burgled.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure.
What are you up to now?
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You made it. At least we're out of the classroom.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumour, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumours about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Accio! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
What is going on with them?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Glacius! Depulso! Revelio! Lumos. Revelio.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumour about the cave started. The Voiper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso.
If the moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Revelio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Accio. Accio. Revelio.
We need to find
Lumos.
moths to those spinners.
Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio. Revelio.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos. Confringo! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
The moonstone is here and so have Lupus.
Accio.
I wonder if it's being protected.
Lumos.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful. You did it!
Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Revelio.
Given what Fwoopas are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny.
Revelio.
I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Revelio.
We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
Revelio. How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know
Revelio.
where this one goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met Highwing, actually,
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Off on another adventure, are we?